Have you ever found yourself in a discussion where no matter how logically, calmly, or convincingly you present your point, the other person refuses to budge? I have, more times than I would like to admit. Let me tell you about a recent encounter with a teenager. Let's call her Miss Know-It-All. She was convinced that staying up all night, scrolling through social media and vibing to music while doing her assignment was the perfect study strategy. I, being the ever-concerned adult, tried to explain how sleep deprivation could turn her brain into mashed potatoes the next morning. I even threw in some research, scientific facts, expert opinions, everything, you name it. But guess what? She wasn't having it. She rolled her eyes, gave me that classic look of, okay, boomer, and said, but I feel more productive at night. Oh, how I tried. I presented logic, statistics, and even my personal experience. But no matter what, I said she was determined to stick to her way because obviously feelings trump facts to her. That's when I realized something. I was wasting my time. Or take another scenario, a workplace debate. I once had a colleague who insisted that a certain process we were following was the best way to do things. The only problem, it was outdated, it was inefficient, and it was causing more harm than good. I politely pointed out the flaws of that process, backed up by data, and suggested an alternative approach. Instead of engaging in a constructive discussion, he doubled down. Facts didn't matter. Reason didn't matter. His ego? Oh yeah, that mattered very much. The more I explained, the more he resisted. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a discussion. It was a battle of stubbornness. And frankly, I have better things to do with my time. You see, here's the hard truth. Some people argue not to learn, but to feed their ego. They don't care about truth. They don't care about logic or even reality. They just want to win. And if you engage with them, you're signing up for a game where nobody wins. That's when I made a decision. I stopped wasting my energy on pointless arguments. Why? Because my time and my energy are precious. Instead of fighting battles that lead nowhere, I chose to walk away. There's an old saying, don't waste time arguing with someone who cannot see the bush from the tree. Some people are so fixed in proving they're right that they are blind to the bigger picture. In those moments, the smartest thing you can do is simply exit the conversation. Let them argue with themselves if they want to do that. So my advice to you is pick your battles wisely. If someone is open to discussion, great. Engage with them. But if they are just arguing for the sake of it, smile, nod, and walk away. Because at the end of the day, your time, your peace, and your energy are too valuable to be wasted on stubbornness. What do you think?